welcome to another bee-fly crochet tutorial. Today we will learn how to do a double crochet. To do this tutorial I will use this yarn by Loops and Threads Snuggly Wiggly in the Silly Sprite colorway. And I will also use this 4mm or US 7 crochet hook. So the double crochet is probably the most used stitch in the crochet world, and it's a pretty easy stitch to do. It's a little bit more complicated than the single crochet or the half double crochet, but if you know how to do the half double crochet, you will know how to do the double crochet. So to do that, I will start by making a slip knot, and then I will chain 15. If you want to have a reminder on how to do the chain stitch, simply go in the little high in the card and you will have the link to my video where I have a slow motion of the chain stitch. So okay, now I have my 15 chain done. To have the height for the double crochet, I need to chain 3 more than the 15 that I want to do. So that's what I've done. And now you need to go in the 4th chain from the hook. So just remember, we don't count the loop that is on the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to do our double crochet, we need to yarn over, go in the 4th stitch from the hook, grab the yarn, pull it through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, the exact same thing as a double crochet, as a half double crochet. And then we need to grab the yarn and pull it through the first 2 loops. Then we still have 2 loops on the hook. Then grab the yarn again and pull it through both loops. Now we have our first double crochet just here. Now we'll do it again. So I will grab some more yarn. Okay, so now we'll do a second stitch. So we need to yarn over, go into the next chain, grab the yarn, pull it through. 3 loops on the hook. Now grab the yarn, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, still have 2 loops. Grab the yarn, pull it through both loops. One more time. Yarn over, go into the next chain, grab the yarn, 3 loops on the hook, grab the yarn, pull it through first 2 loops, grab the yarn, pull it through the last. So I will continue to do the rest until the last chain, and after that we'll meet to see what we do when we need to change row. Okay, now I have my first row of double crochet. So to go and make another row, I need to chain 3 and then turn my work, and I can continue doing the double crochet, sorry, just here. So I will make a few rounds and come back to show you what it will look like. So I've made a few rows, but I just want to give you some little advice. First of all, when you're going into the stitch, make sure you have both legs of the V's that you're going under before grabbing the yarn and doing your stitch. So that is really important. Sometimes it's written in pattern to go just into the front loop, so the one that is just here, the first one, or to go into the back loop, which is one in the back. But if it's not written anything, it's just to go into both loops of your stitch. So of your V's, you go into both loops. The other thing that I want to mention to you is be sure to have a consistent stitching throughout. If not, you will have trouble and it won't be a beautiful fabric. It will be loose and gunky and kind of in a slope and not very very beautiful. So you just go in the same tightness throughout your work. And the last thing that I want to mention is that don't forget the last V here, because if not, you see, if I stop here and go to my next stitch, I will have all this that is not working. So make sure to go into that last V and do your stitch. In this case, I did not count all my chain 3 as a stitch, so that's why I have this scalloped edge here. But I could have made it more square if I've decided to do another stitch in the top of the chain 3 from the previous row. So now I will grab a pair of scissors and cut the yarn. I will chain 1 and pull it through to secure my yarn. So I've done 8 rows of double crochet, and I still have both of my sample from the previous tutorial that I've done. So here you have 8 rows of single crochet. Here you have 8 rows of half double crochet, and in here you have 8 rows of double crochet. So it's pretty easy to count our rows in double crochet. So you see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's pretty easy. So if you see the length of it is pretty different. So that's what makes them every stitch very different from the previous one. And in that one, it's identical on both sides, like every other one. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial using the double crochet stitch, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!